Sway will have you give your speech and then we'll take a vote, alright?
Alright. I truly believe that everyone here has a connection to someone. A sibling, a best friend, a family member, anything. Now for me, when I think about something that I'm connected to, I think about my culture, I think about my family, I think about this jacket. This jacket is something that I got when I visited my family in Peru at the beginning of this year. It was actually me getting the opportunity to see where my mom grew up, see where my uncles grew up, everyone that is now here, because me being born here hasn't given me the opportunity to actually see where everyone grew up, so now I have this connection to my family back in Peru. Now, this is how it all began. It was the beginning of my third quarter in high school at my senior year, and I knew that my family wanted to go to Peru, but the scheduling was hard because I was really busy with volleyball and I was really busy with AP tests. However, my family said that I should figure it out, so I ended up flying alone, and they left me. Well, they left me a few days before, but they said, you know, you can make it here, and then we'll meet you up at the airport. So my first time flying alone was like a 6-hour flight by myself. And, you know, imagine how I would feel being alone for 6 hours on a plane that could crash. Anyway, so I got the opportunity to visit Peru. I was able to be immersed in the culture. I was able to find a deep respect and a connection to my family and my heritage. And I got to visit one of the 7 wonders of the world. I got to visit Machu Picchu. It was really surreal. Like, you look at the scenery and you think you're looking at a picture. Like, it still doesn't look real even though I've been there. I was also able to experience city life. City life here is nothing like city life in Peru. The cities are a little more dirt road, a little more laid back, not as much lighting. We have a lot of lighting here in America. And the rural life, you know, just driving down the street and seeing 3 to 4 cows on someone's front yard because that's just how it be, you know. So, like, there was a lot of things to kind of adjust. Like, this is Peru, this is what it's like over here. But me growing up in America, never really got the experience to see, like, you know, people here are farming and they have to really just sustain their families. Now, I also got to see, because I saw all of this, I was able to relate to my family, and I got to meet a bunch of them. I didn't know how much family I had out in Peru, but it was like a huge majority of them. I had drove for an hour, and I met an auntie that hadn't seen me since I was 2. I drove for another half hour, and I was able to meet an uncle that knew my mom growing up, and then I drove for another half hour. Not me, my uncle drove, but we were driving down the side, and then I met someone who looked exactly like my mom, and that's when I found out my grandpa had multiple kids. Now, to wrap things up, I was able to find a sense of myself in the country where my family grew up. I didn't think I would be as connected to this land because I didn't grow up there, but having the opportunity to see people working hard and sustaining their families and having to live day by day and seeing that how privileged I am being here in America, thanks to my mom and my family, I was grateful that I had the opportunity to find a family that was making jackets, that I could find a way to remember everything that I did there. And now I have this jacket that I can wear to show y'all and really kind of just represent, like, symbolize that this is where I'm from, even though it doesn't look like it at first sight. And I'm glad that I can walk around and show who I am through this jacket.